Hey guys, thank you for clicking on this video. It is that time again. It is Halloween. This is my favorite month of the year. This is my first time attempting to do any kind of Halloween makeup. My family, as once we were no longer kids, we really didn't do much with Halloween. Of course, my friends had parties, things like that. But every time we try to organize some kind of dress-up event, someone would think it was lame in the group, and so people would end up not doing it, which really sucked. But the looks I created today, these are just something very, very basic. They're simple steps that you can follow. This is something that you can create with makeup that you already have in your collection. Either you or your significant other can help make these looks for you. This video, it actually originally was supposed to have 3 looks, but for the life of me, I tried to do a creepy doll face, kind of like the Annabelle doll that came out, and I could not get that look to work. That in itself just looked gosh awful. It looked horrible. I'll insert a screenshot of that look, or as far as it got into the look, here in just a second so you can take a quick look at it. Okay, so if that didn't scare you enough out of watching this video, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. For this look, we're going to go ahead and use my Tarte Shape Tape, or you can use any other concealer that you have on hand. I'm just going to use this to help brighten the under eye and to kind of even out my skin tone for the clown makeup. If you prefer your look to be a little bit more natural, like if you want to use your own regular foundation, do the full routine that way, and then do certain steps over top of that, I think the finish is beautiful. But for the look that I'm going for, I want to keep using that. I want to use the light setting powder and kind of whiten my face all together. This is just so that everything applies smoothly. And I'm just going to go in with a wet beauty sponge. Okay, and I'm going to go in with my CoverGirl loose powder. And especially whenever you're working with Halloween makeup, since you're going to be drawing lines in your face, you want to make sure that everything is as matte as possible. So make sure that any foundation or concealer that you put on your face is completely dry and has been set. Okay, and now I'm going to go into the pressed powder with my kabuki. Okay, and I'm going to use Benefit Cabral in shade number 3 to do my eyebrows. And I'm going to go into my smoky Coastal Scents Revealed Smoky palette. I'm using this shade to set my eyelid. Now this part is completely up to you if you want to try to do any transitional eyeshadows or anything like that, or if you want to do any eyeshadow look at all. This is just something I want to try. We're going to be taking the black eyeshadow in this palette and use that to go all the way over the lid. Okay, and we're going with that other brush just to blend it all together. This is the brush that you use for your transition shade, just to kind of help smoke it out. Okay, and without picking up any more product, just go ahead and use this in the under eye, or on the lower lash line. Just only go about a third of the way in, and then we're going to take a clean brush and blend that in the rest of the way. And going in with a clean brush, go ahead and pull that in. Blend that inward. Alright, now to add a little bit of shimmer to the face, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to take this really pretty iridescent lilac shade, and I'm going to put it under here kind of as a highlight for the face. Now pay attention, if you have a lot of texture on your skin and you don't normally wear highlight anyways, you probably wouldn't want to do this step, but I really want to do it just to add a little bit of a glam factor to it. Now for the fun part, we're going to go in with my Maybelline gel eyeliner in charcoal. I'll make the line here and under there. Now for the triangle, one tip, instead of trying to draw a triangle this way first, I'm just going to draw a line straight out below both of these, and then I can connect them to the eyebrows. Alright, so we got our baseline. We're going to go ahead and connect these to the eyebrows. I love how this is turning out. I've never tried this look before. I've done the skull one only one other time. I've never really been one in to do Halloween makeup, so this is the first year that I've really gotten into it. Okay, so now that we've got our outline drawn, we'll go ahead and fill it in with more of the gel eyeliner. Alright, and to make sure that doesn't go anywhere during your night, I'm going to go ahead and go back in with that black eyeshadow. I'm going to use it to set the eyeliner that I put on. Alright, so we have that, and I'm going to go back in with that lilac shade and just going to emphasize the purple around the bottom. Alright, so the eyes are done. You can go ahead and add mascara, any liner if you want to, although I don't really need to because I put a lot of shadow on there. A little bit more than I wished I had, but it's alright. We're going to go with the flow. It's all about having fun. Alright, and so now we're going to work on our lips. I'm going to take that same gel eyeliner and I'm actually going to put it on my lips. I'm going to create sort of an ombre effect and go in with purple lipstick, but I want the outer to be black. Okay, and for my lip color, I'm going to be using purple. I'm using a Lip Bar lipstick in the shade Purple Rain. And we're going to draw on our clown nose, just a little black circle. Okay, and we're going to draw out our lines just a little bit. I'm not going to do too much just because it came down so far with this line. I don't want my lips to run into it. And the last step is to do our little dots here. I forgot to do that. Okay guys, and here is the final look. It's very, very, very different from what I've ever done. I mean, I've never done Halloween makeup before, and this is very, very different. I'm not used to this. Very, very creepy looking. So this was a success. I am very happy the way this turned out. Alright, and the little dots on the ends, and I fixed my mouth because it was kind of looking sad face. So I fixed that and turned it all up. And that just, I love how creepy this is. Holy shnikes. Hello, kids. Let me have your candy. Candy. I hope you've enjoyed the video this far. Or so far. This is just something more to give you a baseline or give you just some basic ideas, and you could take it, run with it, make it your own. This is just what I came up with for my look. See you in a second. Okay, and this step is optional. I just like to always go in with a primer to keep all of this so you have a protective barrier between the heavy makeup we're going to be putting on and your face, so it's easier to clean off at the end of the night and to fill any imperfections. Okay, I'm going in with my Ofra Oil Control Pressed Powder. Now this, whenever you normally would use it for your makeup, you know, you would use just a light dusting and it won't leave an overcast or anything on your skin, but because I'm using this as my skull base, I'm going to go in with extremely heavy hand and go ahead and put that all over. And this, it's not going to make it completely white, as you can see. This is just more to, this is just a way to use what you already have of your makeup, so you don't have to go out and buy anything. But you can go to Walmart and get their white base and put that all over your face, and it's like $2. It's a really, really good deal, and it's available in stores right now. And I'm just using a kabuki brush to put this on. And you don't want to put the powder in this area because that's where we're going to be putting the black eyeshadow for the eye sockets. Okay, this is definitely the face you want to avoid whenever you're normally doing your makeup. But for this, it's perfect. Alright, and for the next part, which is the fun part, you're going to take any eyeshadow palette that you have. Most all eyeshadow palettes out there have a black in them. I'm just taking my I'm taking my Revealed Smoky palette. This is really affordable from Coastal Scents. And just taking the black shade here. And this is the fun part that I really like. You're going to take this is just my favorite one for this step. You can take a fluffy brush. You can take anything. I wouldn't suggest going with the detail brush for this part because it's going to take you a long time to get around all the eye sockets and on the parts of the face. But we'll go ahead, fully coat that. What you're going to do is just follow the natural eye socket, like down here where the whole circle is, and you're going to follow your eyebrow. If you want to glue down your eyebrows and make it go farther up above this, you can, but that's just far enough for me. So you're just going to follow the line and basically just put black eyeshadow all over it. Now if you want to sharpen up that line here, you can go ahead with a pencil brush, a little bit more detailed, and pick up more of the black eyeshadow, and you can just get more detail on where you want the line to end. Okay, and let's go ahead and do the other eye. Alright, and now that we have the eye sockets done, the reason I didn't go all the way in on the eyelids is because this is up to you. If you want to just leave it all blanked out with black shadow, that's fine. But I like to go in with a different color, which for this look I prefer a red or a mauve, cranberry, somewhere in those similar colors. And I've got Cherry Cola from Makeup Geek. Be using that to go just on here just to make them kind of pop a little bit. Or if you want to go glam skull, you can just do whole full-on eye makeup look. But for this, we're just going to go in with this, and then maybe with something a little bit shimmery or a little bit brighter, just as an accent. This way it kind of ties in the look together. Maybe from the transition from the absolute black here into your eyes. I just like the way it looks. But like I said, that's up to you. Okay, and I've got this other color. It's got a little bit of shimmer on it, and it is Magic from Morphe. I'm going to just put that on my eyelids. Alright, and now that we got the eyes done, we're going to go ahead and start to chisel out the cheekbones of your face. I'm going to go back in with that black eyeshadow, and you're just going to see where your natural jawline is, and we'll go ahead and just follow the natural contour. And then we're going to go ahead and cut straight down. And then follow into your cheek. And then follow into your chin. Okay, and then we'll just use more to blank out the space here. And because you're going to be blanking out so much of the space or using so much of the black eyeshadow, I wouldn't really recommend your most expensive eyeshadow palettes. You can get some really affordable ones from Wet n Wild or from Walmart, the drugstore. Just go ahead and use those. Just something that is just going, even if it's just to be used for one day, that is cool. Okay, so we've got that, and next we're going to take a eyeliner brush and still using the same black eyeshadow, we're going to go ahead and draw out the line for your mouth. You're just going to take this and connect it where the, I don't know if I would meet this exactly. I think I would come down just a little bit. Okay, and now we're going to draw on our teeth. And there's no rhyme or reason. You don't have to be super, super specific. And if you want to blank out your lips, you can do that and continue the line onto it, the teeth marks onto it. I like to go in with something else different, so I'm not going to go that far in. Okay, and we can take another clean pencil brush, and you can start to drag the lines upward and outward to help fade it into the white, or fade it into your skin. For lips, I'm going to go in with the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Napa Valley. It's a really, really dark purple color. I think it looks really nice with this. Any dark lipstick that you have would look good. Alright, and to finish this look, I'm going to go ahead and add some cracked marks up in my forehead and maybe around the eyes. And a eyeliner brush really does best for this, so you can get more detail. Oh, and I almost forgot the nose on this. So let's go ahead, go in with our pencil brush, and you want to just follow the natural curvature of your nose here. And then work your way up your brow bone. And most girls, you don't want to do just one solid circle. You want to make sure you've got a white space there in the middle also. So let's just go up this far on this side and only this far here. And if you found any spots that you messed up whenever you were applying your makeup and want to go ahead and go over and correct them, you can do that. Just dip into more of the translucent powder. Alright, and this is the final look. Alright, and those are the 2 looks that I try to create for the season this year. I hope you liked this video. I hope it's something that you can walk away with just a little, if there was a little bit of knowledge in there to help you create something that you want to for your Halloween party, your trick-or-treating, anything like that. I hope you enjoyed the video, and be sure to click that subscribe button. I upload videos every week, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!